Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, today in previous class we discussed about the chapter volume and surface area and volumes, and in that chapter dear student we discussed some important concept related to cube and cuboid. Dear student, in previous class we discussed some formula related to what? Formula related to cube and cuboid, okay. And in that class, in previous class we discussed some important questions based on cube and cuboid, okay. Now today we are also discuss some important questions based on cuboid and solid. Let's see some questions based on them. Take a very important question of your NCERT exercise based on cuboid. Let's see. The length, breadth and height, the length, breadth and height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter. 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively. 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing. Find the cost of whitewashing. Find the cost of whitewashing the walls of the room. The walls of the room and ceiling at the rate of rupees 7.50 per meter square. Now look, this is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise, okay? And at the rate of 7.50 per meter square, okay? Now look, dear students, here what is the given? Here the length, breadth and height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively, and we find the cost of whitewashing. And dear students, previous class we discussed already very important formula. Cost is equal to what? Cost is equal to what? Area into rupees per meter square, okay. So first of all we find the area of all walls. Now first of all we find the area of all walls, 4 walls of a room and also the ceiling. Then after we multiply them by 7.50, okay. In this way we find the required cost of the whitewashing for the wall. Now let's see its solution, dear students. First of all we write as given. What is the given? Let's see. Here length is given by 5 meter, breadth is given by 4 meter and height is given by 3 meter respectively. Now here we find the cost of whitewashing the walls of the room and ceiling. And you know that dear student, in previous class we discussed about the formula for the area of 4 walls. 2 into length plus breadth into height and plus area of the ceiling. Now let's see. Now total surface area. Okay. Now total surface area of walls and ceiling and what? ceiling is equal to what? Let's see. You know that there's a total, यानी यहाँ we write area of four walls plus area of ceiling. Okay, and yes friends, we know that very well. The area of four wall of the room is 2 into length plus breadth into height plus, and we know that the area of ceiling is what? Ceiling length into breadth. In ceiling we not mention the height of the room. Okay, now here area of ceiling is length into breadth. Now we put all the values in this formula, so we get what? Let's see, 2 into length plus breadth. Length is what? 5 plus breadth is what? 4 into height is what? 3 plus length into breadth 5 into 4. Now let's see the solution. We get as 2 into 5 4 9 into 3 plus 5 4 is 20, that is we get 3 to the 6 9 is 54 plus 20, so we get what? We get as 4 5 to 7 74 meter square. Dear students, this is what? Dear students, this is, we find the total surface area of walls and ceiling. Dear students, we know that here total surface area of walls and ceiling, we know that the area of four walls is equal to what? 2 into length plus breadth into height. This is the formula for the total area of four walls of the room, and into height 2 into length plus breadth into height. This is the area for four walls, and the area of the ceiling is equal to length into breadth. Dear student, because of in ceiling we not mention the height of the room, so the area of ceiling is what? Will be L into B only. Now we put all the values which is given in our questions. So in this way we get, dear student, the surface area of walls as well as ceiling. Now what I do, dear students, now what we find? Dear student, we find the cost of the whitewashing of the wall, and just I discuss about the formula ki cost is equal to what? Area into rupees per meter square. Now thus let's see, thus the required cost of whitewashing the walls of the room, and ceiling is what? Is 74 into 7.50. Now we multiply them, we get what? Let's see. If we multiply them, let's see, 7.50 multiplied by 74, then we get what? 0.53255. Decimal 2 places take here. 555. So rupees 555. Thus this is our required answer. Okay. Thus, dear students, in this way we can solve that type of question. Okay. This is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. So please do more and more practices of that type of question. Let's see once more time. Here your question is the length, width and height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively, and we find the cost of the whitewashing of the wall of the room and the ceiling at the rate of this. Dear student, one of the most important relation between cost rupees per meter square and area is what? Cost is equal to area into rupees per meter square. So first of all we find the total surface area of the wall and the ceiling. Okay, so in this way we apply the formula area of four walls plus area of ceiling, and we know that the area of four walls is equal to 2 into length plus breadth into height, and plus the area of ceiling is length into breadth. And now we put all the values in this formula and simplify them, so we get the area of total surface area of the walls and the ceiling. Now we apply the formula area cost is equal to area into rupees per meter square. So here we put both the values and simplify them, hence we get our result. So we required answer is 555. Thus dear students, in this way you can solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on cube and cuboid in this way. Now dear student, we take and solve some other important questions based on same topic. Okay, let's see. Let's see some other type of questions. Let's see some other question. The paint in a certain container. Your question is very important question. The paint in a certain container. The paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint. Is sufficient to paint an area equal to equal to 9.375 meter square. 9.375 meter square. Okay. How many bricks of bricks of dimensions 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container. Question mark. This is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise. Let's see its solution, dear students. Here, let's see once more time. The paint in a certain container. The paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area equal to this meter square, and then we find the how many bricks of dimensions 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container. It means that in that question, dear student, we find the number of bricks. So in that type of question, first of all we find the total surface area of the bricks. Okay. Now we find the surface area of one bricks. After that we can find the number of bricks easily. Let's see. First of all, let's see what is the given. First of all, we write given is what? Here paint in the certain container is sufficient to paint an area equal to this. यानी कि paint or an area equal to paint an area means required area. Sorry, you write in this way: required area to be painted. Required area to be painted is what? 9.375 meter square. And here we have the dimensions of bricks. Bricks of dimensions. Dimensions means what? This is length, this is width, this is height, and dimensions of bricks. That is, length of the bricks is what? 22.5 centimeter. Breadth of the bricks is what? 10 centimeter, and height of the bricks is 7.5 centimeter. Thus we first of all we find the surface area of one bricks. Okay, thus surface area of one brick is equal to what? 2 times L into B plus B into H plus H into L. Now we put all the values and simplify it. Let's see. We have 2 into length into breadth. E means 22.5 into breadth means 10 plus 10 into 7.5 plus H into L means 7.5 into L means what? 22.5. Now we simplify them. Let's see. 2 multiplied by 22.5 into 10 we get what? 225 plus this is what we get as 75 plus if you multiply them we get what? Let's see. 22.5 and 7.5. 5 by 25 carry 2. 15 5 to 7 7 1 but 8 7 1 8 5 और 1 6 1 1 2 यानी कि 168 168.75. okay, now first of all we put all the values and multiply them and we get this. Now we adding them. If we add them, then what we get? Let's see. 168.75, 75.00, and 225.00. We get as what? 5, 7. Let's see. We get as 2 into 4 6 8.75. Now we multiply it by 2. We get what? Let's see. 2 5s are 10. Carry 1. Yes, we get as what? We get 937.50 centimeter square. Let's see. So, thus dear students, first of all what I do, we put all the values in that formula and after simplifying them, we get the values as 97.50 centimeter square. Now what I do, let's see. In this way, we find the surface area of one bricks. Means each brick we find here. This is the surface area of each bricks. Okay. Now, thus now if here we find the what? We find the how many bricks. Now let the required number. Let n be the required number of bricks. Required number of bricks. Then total surface area of total surface area of n bricks. Then total surface area of n bricks is what? n multiplied by 3937.50 centimeter square. Now dear student, let's see. Now according to question, our question is the paint of in a certain container and surface area to be paint of an area equal to this. Now according to statement, this area is always equal to this. Now let's see. Now according to question, let's see. Now according to questions, n into 937.50, this is in centimeter square, and this is 9.375 into meter square. Now dear student, before simplifying them, first of all we convert in an equal units. We convert the same units, so we can write n into 937.50 into centimeter square, and here we write 9.375 into how many centimeter in 1 meter. Yes, you know that very well. There are 100 centimeter in 1 meter, so here we put what? 100 centimeter and square, right, as it is. Now what I get? Let's see, 9 into 937.50 centimeter square is equal to 9.375 into, here what I get? We get as 10,000 into centimeter square. Centimeter square cancel to each other. Now what I get? We get the required number of bricks. The required number of bricks n is equal to 9.375 into 1 upon 937.50. Okay. Now we simplifying them, dear students. Let's see. If we multiply them, we will make 9,375, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and decimal take place and 3 digits here upon. In denominator we get what? 937.50. Okay. Now look, we get as what? 93750. Okay, upon 937.50. Now we take 20 in denominator, so this decimal cancel. Now we get 9375. Okay, into 1000 we take separately, and in denominator we get 93750. 1010 cancel to each other. So let's see here, this is 9375 and this is also 9375, so they are cancelled to each other, so we get 100. Thus the required number of bricks is what? 100. This is our required answer. This is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise, so please do more and more practices of that type of question. This is one of the most important questions. Okay, so this is the process method to solve that type of questions. Now dear students, we take next topic. Now in this way we take and solve some important questions of your NCERT exercise based on cube and cuboid. Now dear students, we take next topic of this chapter, which is cylinder, right circular cylinder. Let's see. Let's see. Now we discuss about the right circular cylinder. Dear friends, the shape of a right circular cylinder is this. This is the shape of the right circular cylinder, in which this is the base of, this is, so O and O is the center of the base and the top of the cylinder, and this is the height of the cylinder, and the radius of base of the cylinder be R. Okay, these are the right circular cylinder, and A, B, C, D is the right circular cylinder, in which O dash is the height of the cylinder, and here R, OC is equal to the, and here BC is the base of the cylinder, and AD is the top of the cylinder, and here the radius of the base of the cylinder be R. So there are some important formula related to cylinder is what? Let's see, first formula, volume of the cylinder. Volume of the cylinder is what? Pi R square into S. This is the formula for the volume of the cylinder. Second one is curved surface area. Curved surface area of cylinder is what? 2 pi RS. This is the formula for the curved surface area of the cylinder. Okay. Second one is what? Next one is the total surface area. Total surface area of the cylinder. Total surface area of the cylinder is what? Curved surface area plus area of its base and top means 2 times pi r square. Different the base of the cylinder, base and top of the cylinder in circular in region. Circular, so, and we know that the area of the circle is pi r square. So here we write as 2 into pi r square. So here now we put the curved surface area is 2 pi r h plus this is 2 pi r square. So we take 2 pi r as common. So we have h plus r. So therefore this is the formula for the total surface area of the cylinder. In this way, therefore these are some important formula related to cylinder. Now we take and solve some questions based on cylinder. Let's see. Now we take cylinder question. Let's see. The curved surface area of cylinder. Your question is the curved surface area of cylinder of height 14 centimeter, of height 14 centimeter is 88 centimeter square. Is 88 centimeter square. Find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Base of the cylinder, and you take the value of pi is 22 by 7. Okay, here your question is, our question is the curved surface area of cylinder of height 14 centimeter is this. Find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Dear friends, you know that very well. The diameter of the base of the cylinder is just double of the radius of its base. So first of all we find the radius of base, then after that we just multiply it by 2 and hence we get the value of its diameter of the cylinder. Let's see. Now let's see its solution, dear friends. What is the given? First of all, let r be the radius of its base. Okay. Here, curved surface area is given by what? 88 centimeter square. This is the curved surface area of the cylinder, and height is given by what? 14 centimeter. We find the diameter of the cylinder. Now, since curved surface area is equal to 2 pi rh, that is 2 into 22 upon 7 into r. Find that value of h is 14 is equal to 88. Now, let's see this friends. Here the value of here 7 to the 14, 2 to the 4 into 22 into r is equal to 88. Thus the value of the radius of the base of the cylinder is what? 88 upon 22 into 4. Now let's see here 22 4 is 88, 4 cancel to each other. Thus the value of the radius of the base of the cylinder is what? 1 centimeter. In this way, dear friends, here we apply the formula for the curved surface area of the cylinder, and hence after we put all the values in this formula, and after simplifying then we get the radius of the cylinder is 1 centimeter. And now look dear friend, this is 1 centimeter, and now what if we find the diameter? Since the diameter d is equal to what? 2 into radius, this is 2 into 1, that is 2 centimeter. This is our final answer. Thus dear students, in this way today we discuss some important questions of your NCERT exercise based on cube and cuboid, and also we discuss some important concept related to right circular cylinder, and we discuss some important formula related to cylinder, and we take and solve some important question of your NCERT exercise based on cylinder. Now therefore first you revise all the topic which we discuss in that class and in previous classes, then after you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on cube, cuboid and cylinder. Now in next class we take some important question based on cylinder as well as right circular cone. Okay, thank you.